Hey folks, welcome to Sticks and Leather Sports. And this past weekend we had one of the great matches every year in the North London Derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal, heated rivalry game. The match ended in a 2-2 draw, but everything that transpired throughout the match just had everyone at the edge of the seats. It was a great match. If you're a Tottenham fan, how they responded, how the emotions was throughout the match. This is an incredible match. So tune in. We'll chat a little bit about what happened and how we continue to move forward throughout the season, and a little bit more about Ainge Ball. It's not. It doesn't seem like it's slowing down. He's the real deal. So we'll talk more about it. Tottenham versus Arsenal, 2-2 draw. And first, I got to say, the moment the match started, it was intense. The crowd at the Emirates were just electric. It's a North London derby. You already know what you're going to get. Fireworks, big plays, high intensity. And, just to start off, Arsenal kept the pressure very intense on the Tottenham back line. Uh, Vicario really got his money's worth, having four big saves today in that match. Um, and again, Arsenal kept the pressure on the Tottenham back line. We had a bit of a few mistakes early on in the match where you have your doggy, thinking Van de Ven is going to be heading towards the goal. He kind of leads them. There's a miscommunication, and Nketiah gets the ball right in the box, and he's able to take a shot. Vicario saves it. We had another opportunity where I think Vicario was passing the ball to Madison, and then Madison is a bit light on the ball, and then Jesus comes and just steals the ball. Another opportunity. So they get the pressure on Tottenham very early. And, we made a few mistakes, but again, it was a back and forth match. Every time, Arsenal went in and made opportunities, took some chances, we did the same thing. I think, you know, obviously the conceding of own goal by Romero, it is real tough. You wish he was able to get that ball out and, not allow it to go in the goal, but, it happens. He's our captain, one of the captains, one of the leaders on the team. It is what it is. I think one of the brightest spots, and I was looking on the EPL app, the fan vote obviously was the player of the match was Saka, but clearly if you watch that match, it was Son. He was world class, top notch, beautiful finishing. Ended up scoring two goals that match, but every goal was just world class finishing. I think the best one was, Kulusevski running on the right side, um, and I think he was a cross. Uh, no, what am I saying? It was not that play. That was a close one, but it was more so the play where Madison, Madison has just been a wizard on the ball then since the preseason. Um, off of a deflection. Madison gets the ball outside the pitch. I mean, outside the box, and then turns it to the baseline, and then does a cross into the box. And Son is running from the right side, and a deft touch just one times it with three defenders on him. He just gets the far post. It was the perfect shot. The perfect shot. I mean, you know, we had honestly, I had a concern once we lost Kane. You know, who was going to be that person who would feed Son? Because either way you split, Son was a finisher, but who was going to be able to feed him the ball? Because that's one thing about Kane. Kane was always, assisting the ball. He had a great field vision and was always able to see see, people making the runs and had the ability to make those connections with those runs. So um, it was kind of disappointing for sure. But I think Madison, since he's come onto this team, has filled that void. Um, Son has been phenomenal, and I think both of those goals spoke to that connection today. You know, the first one being the one I just explained, and then Madison having a great presence to put the ball pressure on the defender, stealing the ball, and runs up the pitch, and Son just plays it wide, and a beautiful pass. Just a simple pass, but it was just a perfect pass to Son, and he one times it to the far post for the second goal. And I think that just speaks to the connection that they have, the ability that both of them have. But Son is the captain, and when you have someone like Son who's not only being the vocal leader on this team, but also is producing. Since Ainge has put him as a striker, um, he's been performing. He's done everything that as a fan base, as a fan of Tottenham, he's done everything I could ask for. You hear him in the interviews. He's saying all the right things, and the connection that he has with all the players on the pitch, it shows, and you just love to see that highest level he's performing like he is. And I think, Brandon Johnson, he's joined the squad for sure. Yeah, he's joined the squad. I just want to see him score a goal. Today was a great opportunity for him to score. I think it was like 2 goals today, but shout out to the goalie on Arsenal. I think it was one of the best goals for the game. He's always he was on the far right post, and Brandon Johnson was in front of the goal, kicked it to the far left goal, but far left post, and it was a full Superman dive. With his right hand, he was able to save the ball. That was one of the best saves of the game. But the way that Johnson is with the ball, I think he's gonna give himself not just many chances, but I think he's gonna get some goals, sooner or later. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But coming out of this game, I feel really good in the fact that although they didn't get an outright goal, it was a penalty goal, which it's tricky with these penalties, but it's Tottenham. You already know you're gonna get a VAR controversy. It is what it is. But we didn't give out an outright goal. So without the own goal from Romero and the penalty from Romero, this match could have been 2-0 coming out of Emirates. So that would have been great, but it is what it is. I know Romero, as a leader, he's taking this hard, and he didn't want to let the team down like this. But as we move forward, I'm confident. I'm confident what he brings to the table. I know the team's gonna continue to work in front of him, and he's gonna work behind us. And this was a great North London derby. Is what you can ask for. A highly competitive match. With tons of drama. You can't go wrong. I'm looking forward to the next match. We got who's that? Liverpool next. Liverpool's been hot. There's more to come as we lead up to this match. We're gonna hear some news if anybody's any injuries. Hopefully everybody's healthy going into the match. But it's gonna be fireworks, just like every Liverpool and Tottenham match. And I think this one, in particular, this is going to be a huge test for us. We haven't lost since the start of we haven't lost in the EPL as of yet. So let's keep this going. I think we're gonna be in. I'm hoping we're gonna be at Tottenham Stadium. It is. No, we will not. Yes, we actually are. So yeah, we're gonna be at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So I know the fan base is gonna go crazy. We're gonna need every supporter to go crazy in there. So obviously I'll be watching it from the East Coast of the United States. So yeah, we'll see the next match, guys. Thanks for tuning in,